15 years ago, when I was 26 years old, I thought the world made sense. I had a good, stable job as an insurance lawyer. I had plenty of friends, a family. Growing up in South Carolina, I trusted the government and I respected the police. I believed that as long as I followed the law and did the right thing, nothing too bad could ever happen to me. I hardly questioned my worldview at all until one night a friend called asking me to come pick him up from a bar. After making sure his tab was settled, I stepped outside just in time to see my friend getting arrested. I wasn't entirely sure what my friend had done wrong, but as an attorney, I knew he'd need my help. So I asked the police officers which precinct he was being taken to. The reaction to my single question was to put me in handcuffs alongside my friend on the charge of interfering with an arrest. But asking a pertinent question isn't interference. I never broke the law, and eventually, video evidence proved that in court. It clearly contradicted what the police wrote in their report about the incident, but they stuck to the false story anyway while I spent 2 nights in jail. And that second night turned my entire life upside down. While I was waiting for my turn to talk to the judge, another inmate killed himself right in front of me. I still struggle with that every single day. Much of what I'd been taught and believed was true about these police officers and their duty to protect both me and the other inmate turned out to be wrong. They didn't protect me. They did things no one would ever do in any other context. Would you restrain me in the street and kidnap me just for asking a question? Would you lock me up and force me to watch one of the worst things imaginable? Would you lie over and over again about why you did it in the first place? No, of course not. You wouldn't do those things to me. I wouldn't do them to you either, because we both practice human respect. I don't necessarily mean we're kind to each other. We might be, but more importantly, we recognize that hurting each other would reduce our mutual happiness, harmony, and prosperity. We know that coercion is wrong, and anything that's wrong for ordinary citizens to do to each other, like kidnapping someone for asking a question, is just as wrong when the police do it. Yet, we let it happen all the time. Some people even encourage it. Many of us insist there ought to be a law whenever we dislike something about the state of the world, even if no actual injustice has occurred. We elect politicians who promise to pass those laws. We pay for the salaries of the police and prosecutors who enforce those laws with our taxes. And we rarely think about what it means when, justifiably or not, the law comes for us or someone we love. I was exonerated, but I never got an apology, and those responsible were never punished. This changed my entire perspective on life. When I spoke up about being falsely arrested, supposedly in the name of the citizens in my community, those very same people, my own friends and family, abandoned me. Today, I can't find peace, and I'm constantly afraid. I'm even scared to drive a car, panicked that I'll be pulled over and abducted again. It's exhausting. After this experience, I found a new calling, helping people who have suffered from injustice and corruption like I have. What I'm doing now can't change what happened to me or take away my anxiety, but I'm hopeful that it can prevent someone else from experiencing the same things in the future. We all know that a badge is not a free pass for immorality, and I think most police officers know it too. Even the individuals who unlawfully arrested me probably practice human respect when they're not in uniform, just like the rest of us. I hope that by sharing my story with you, we can get everyone to adopt a human respect mentality in all areas of their lives. Whether we hurt people ourselves or let other people do it for us, force is force, and no one should suffer the way I have. No one.